All right, part 2 here, picking up where we left off. We have Logan and Bryn here, they're guest speakers here. So they're going to teach you guys something too. So,
Hold
all right, so now
for that.
This is just like we were doing double distribution foil, using the box, whatever, when we had x's in there. Do the same thing. So we're going to take that 2 and distribute it to both parts on the left. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times negative 5i is negative 10i.
Okay. Same thing with this 3i. Distribute it to both terms over here. You get your 9i and your negative 15i squared.
And just like when we did this before, you combine any like terms. Well, we got like terms sort of because we got i's and i's. So negative 10i plus 9i give you the negative I. And that I squared, like we said, is equal to negative 1.
Talk more about that tomorrow.
And negative 15 times the negative 1 will give you a positive 15 plus the 6 will give you the 21. And the negative 1i, you can leave the 1 or you can write it that way. Alright, so real number part first, imaginary second.
And here's our guest speakers to take you through the conjugates.
So there's a 3 minus 4i in the parentheses.
And then you conjugate it.
So what you do is you keep the 3 how it is and you change the 4i to positive 4i.
Yeah.
So you just change the middle sign only, and that's how you conjugate.
Cool.
So in this one, you would keep the negative 2 and make the 4i negative.
So then you conjugate it.
You guys must be taking Spanish class right now. They keep saying conjugate.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, so you
Clever.
say it.
Yeah, nice job. It's conjugate, but no big deal.
Alright,
Last
and then this
example.
one, how about you let Logan do this, Bryn?
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
So then you have negative 3 minus
5
radical 5. And then you conjugate it, and it's minus changes to addition sign.
That's right. So negative 3 minus square root of 5i's conjugate is this thing over
Negative 3
here.
plus square root of 5. Now,
That's how you
Bryn.
do it, kids.
Question, ask Logan or Bryn.
Bryn, why do we need this? Alright, we're gonna
Because you need it in
Exactly.
algebra.
we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you on the next slide here.
Yeah.
So,
Because we don't want to leave a radical in the denominator, so we multiply by conjugates.
okay, so we don't want to have imaginaries or radicals in the bottom. So what's our conjugate here of the denominator? What do?
You make the negative 4i positive.
Good. So
Perfect.
we do 1 plus 4i over 1 plus 4i. We're multiplying by something divided by itself, so we're multiplying by 1. Did we
Doesn't
change
a
anything?
thing.
Nope.
No. Okay. So we have to do double distribution, box foil up top, which so the 2 goes to the 1 and the 4i, and the 3i goes to the 1 and the 4i. And blah blah blah.
There it is. Combine all your like terms. Again, this is just a little bit of algebra, so you get your 11i here, which is right here, and then this is really a negative 12 because the I squared is negative 1, so 2 minus 12 gives you the negative 10. Same concept here, the I squared is negative 1, so 1 minus 16 times negative 1 is our 17. We'll work more with that tomorrow. So
it's
don't
just a
freak
matter
out.
of working through it. It's not too difficult, so you got to do the foil or the box method, double distribution on the bottom too. That's where we get that. And the thing that's really cool about the conjugate is you get rid of the radical or the imaginary part. So
you rationalize the denominator.
same thing here. So we can multiply by the conjugate if we want to, or we can just multiply by 5i.
Okay, distribute the 5i in the numerator, and you get your 35i plus 10i squared. Look out for those I squareds. They are negative 1s. So this is really a negative 10 here, and then our imaginary part second. This negative 1 makes the denominator a negative 25, and then you simplify each term by 5. Negative 10 divided by 5, 35 divided by 5, negative 25 divided by 5.
And the other thing about this one is you could have even, instead of multiplying by 5i, you could have just multiplied by I, and then you didn't have to divide at the end. So things will all work out to be the same. And then they change the signs of everything, and the 5 is cut off. Sorry about that. But you get 2 minus 7i
5 right here.
over 5. Okay, change the sign of everything up top and on the bottom.
Come with questions tomorrow.
Bryn and Logan say goodbye.
Goodbye.
There you go.